You know what? Actually, Catherine, this really has like Christina Tosi vibes to me.
Oh my god, I did it!
What's up? It's Kat and Deb from Two Market Girls. Welcome back to another vegan recipe, and it was about time that we made another cookie recipe. So here we are with a TMG fave.
Yeah, cookies are very much our brand now.
Seriously, well, I think because you've just perfected them so much that we just have to keep making more and more.
Yeah, honestly, expect a cookie recipe almost once a month.
I'm okay with it. Are you guys okay with it? Yeah, I don't hear any arguments though.
Perfect. Cookies for everyone. All right, so Devin, what cookie recipe did we make today?
We made popcorn cookies.
Yeah, so obviously you have to combine two of our favorite things. Popcorn, one of our favorite snacks. Cookies, one of our favorite desserts. Let's make them in one, a snack dessert.
A snack dessert.
Yeah, no, I think I saw these on Pinterest somewhere, and I was like, wow, I feel like that would be delicious, so I decided to make them.
All right, well, thanks Pinterest, here we are. All right, before we get into the recipe, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future cookie recipes. And without further ado, let's get baking.
Let's get
poppin'.
baked. So to make your popcorn cookies, we're first going to start off by preheating our oven to 350. Then to a stand mixer, we're going to add some vegan butter along with some white sugar and brown sugar and beat that until it's light and fluffy. You want to go at least 6 or so minutes, but the longer the better. Start it on low and then slowly bring it up to about a medium-high speed. And then every once in a while you might need to stop to scrape down the sides and kind of recenter everything, and then just keep whipping that until it's super, super light and fluffy. Once the butter's light and airy, you're going to scrape down the sides, you're going to turn your mixer down to low, and then you're going to slowly add in some flax egg. And then once that's done, you want to add in vanilla on low and then mix that until it's just combined, about another minute or so. Next up, you're going to turn off your stand mixer, add in all of your all-purpose flour, salt, and baking soda, and then you're going to mix that until just combined. To avoid that big puff of flour that could go everywhere and mess up your counter, just drape a towel over top of your stand mixer for the first 30 seconds of mixing, just to avoid that big cloud. Once it's combined enough, you can take that towel off and just combine it until the flour is no longer showing. You don't want to overmix this part and get tough cookies. Next up, we're going to add in our popcorn. You can add as little or as much as you want. I really like a lot of popcorn in there because then you get that really, really popcorny taste, and you also get that delicious chew and things like that. So add in your popcorn. Then you're just going to mix that for about 15 or so seconds until it's just combined into the dough. Now, if you want to make sure your popcorn stays in bigger chunks, you can do this off of the stand mixer and just kind of fold in the popcorn with a spatula to keep those intact. I kind of like it when the popcorn's kind of evenly throughout the dough, but this is completely up to you. Then using a medium cookie scoop, you're going to scoop your cookie dough onto a lined baking sheet. I did about 6 per sheet, but you can probably do more because they don't spread too much. And then you bake them in your preheated oven until nice and golden. This should be about 11 minutes. Then you're going to let them cool on the baking sheet for about 5 minutes before transferring them to a wire rack. Corny.
Oh my gosh. So corny.
Okay, popcorn cookies.
Do-do-do-do.
So good. They're like the perfect combination of sweet and salty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they smell amazing.
They're so good.
When you get a bite that has such a good amount of popcorn in it, perfect.
Mm-hmm. It's truly the best. Okay, so it's a lot of my cookie recipes are based with the same dough. It just kind of depends what their flavor is and everything like that. I gave these to my mom, and she's like, this is, because she doesn't love my chocolate chunk cookies because they're a little too sweet for her. And she's not big on chocolate, so fair. But she tried this, and she's like, see, this is the sweetness level I like. And I was like, Mom, this is the exact same cookie dough.
It's all in your head.
It just doesn't have chocolate. And I think it's that salty plus sweet combination that just like complements each other so well.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Actually, Catherine, this really has like Christina Tosi vibes to me.
Oh my god, I did it!
This is a Tosi cookie. This is like Tosi mindset. Put your favorite snacks together.
Oh my god, one recipe at a time. I'm slowly becoming my idol.
Woo!
I will be there one day. They do. Tell me if you get this vibe too. And I get two different vibes from it. So one vibe, for some reason, I get Rice Krispie squares. I don't know why. They kind of have this texture where they're almost like marshmallowy, and I don't really know how that happened, but that's the vibe I get. And then secondly, they kind of taste corny. Because I know it's popcorn, but like they taste like very corn based, which I really like. Almost like cornflakes.
Really?
That's what I get. I don't know if I'm just like weird, but
I don't know.
I'm weird. What do you get from them? Do you just get popcorn, what they're supposed to be?
I think so, but it does depend on the bite. Like you get a bite that's just like perfect cookie, or you get a bite that's a little bit of popcorn and cookie, but then when you get a bite that has enough popcorn in it, then you get like enough of the saltiness. You know?
What I also like about this recipe is like, so all of our cookie doughs have some salt in it, like a pinch of salt here and there. This one is very forgiving in the salt content you put in because it's meant to be sweet and salty at the same time. So I actually like to add like an extra pinch of salt just so that like really salty flavor actually comes through in the cookie.
Okay, what should we talk about in the comments?
What's the weirdest thing you've put in cookies?
Okay. What snack do you want to combine with your cookies?
Should I put Doritos in cookies?
You know, I feel like chips are a good option.
You know, I'm going to try and put sweet chili heat Doritos in cookies. I want to
Do
see
it.
if they work. What if I did them in like chocolate cookies? So you get chili chocolate cookies.
Oh my gosh, yes, do that.
Okay, I'm going to test that recipe.
Okay. As usual, the recipe will be linked in the description box below. Go check it out if you want to make these delicious cookies. There's also a link to our podcast. It's called Camera Eats First. It comes out every Monday, everywhere that you get podcasts. We talk about veganism, how we make our recipes, how we run our blog, keep you up to date on trending news topics in the vegan world. So go give it a listen. There's also a link to our Patreon community. Our patrons are a lovely group of people who help support the work that we do, and in exchange, we give them some bonus content. So if you're able to support us, we really, really appreciate it. But if not, you can also support us by giving this video a thumbs up and commenting and subscribing and sharing it with somebody else who might enjoy these cookies.
Yeah, if you've got a popcorn lover in your life, they will love these cookies. Hutch just... Was the door open?
No.
Oh, you opened it that quietly. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
That's gonna be the blooper, just you getting scared. Just the look of concern, like...
Didn't know who's coming into my apartment. All right. Did we say bye, or did I get interrupted by Hutch?
No, you just got too scared and you got speechless.